Hello friends, Jeff Elhart with the Elhart Automotive Campus, talking to you about our mental health moment. Today's mental health moment is C for challenge. Challenge the stigma. So let's get right into it. Over the past few weeks, we've invested time in understanding that there is a disease that is very silent and can be deadly. That disease is mental illness. We've also been learning a tool called Be Nice to help identify warning signs of depression, which are summarized in changes of someone's behavior, inviting yourself to have a loving and caring conversation with the person struggling, challenge the stigma attached to the mental illness, and empower yourself to help the person by getting them and to receive professional help. The next step in Notice, Invite, Challenge, Empower is C for challenge. Challenge means to proceed with the intent to overcome. If you're a parent of a child, you know that there are plenty of times that you face to overcome with a child. You also realize that you have to ask questions to uncover the objection why your child is not wanting or willing to do something that you think is in their best interest. Once you know the objections, you're armed with a specific obstacle that you need to overcome. A person who is suffering from depression does not wake up one day and say, "I'm depressed. I need to go to the hospital." Unfortunately, it's up to the loved one, a coworker, or someone that they know that has to notice the warning signs. By challenging the stigma of depression, an illness not easily seen, means to proceed in conversation with the person suffering with the intent to overcome it. When stigma began to be used in English, it usually meant the kind of mark or stain you can't actually see. So today we hear about the stigma of homelessness, the stigma of overweight, the stigma of mental illness. People may be so afraid of being stigmatized for losing a job that they'll put on their office clothes and drive out the driveway every weekday morning so that the neighbors won't know. Since 1 in 5 of us in this country suffer from mental illness, most often depression, that leaves 4 out of 5, or 80% of us, that will not experience the silent disease. The great majority of us then may think, why do I need to be concerned about this disease called mental illness? The fact is that those of us who suffer with depression do not seek professional care on our own. Unless warning signs of depression are noticed by a loved one or coworker, most cases of mental illness goes untreated. In fact, only 41% of adults in the United States with a mental health condition received mental health services this past year. Just half of children aged 8 to 15 received mental health services in the previous year. So you've noticed the warning signs of your friend's depression. You've invited yourself to have a loving and caring conversation with him or her about your personal observations of their change in behavior. Now you need to uncover the objection. Before doing so, you must personally be ready and able to challenge yourself to ask a very difficult question. And here it is. Are you thinking of killing yourself? You're not thinking of killing yourself, are you? Or are you thinking of hurting yourself? The reason that this critical question is so important to ask is that you want to give your friend the opportunity to express to you how he or she really feels in what they're thinking. You may think that asking this question gives the green light to your friend to actually act upon a plan to kill themselves. The opposite is true. The person has been living with this deep secret until now and finally has someone that has come alongside them to notice their struggles and changes in their behavior. The person appreciates you for having a loving and caring conversation with them because up to now, no one has spoken to themselves about what they're dealing with in silence. You have shown enough care and support that you would ask such a bold question as are you thinking of killing yourself, which provides relief to the person struggling. So what's next if the person says yes? It's time to empower yourself to get your friend professional help. Next session, we'll cover empower. Meanwhile, If you're wondering what to do for your friend right now, since you've asked that question, please call the National Suicide Hotline at 1-800-273-8255 or email me, Jeff Elhart, at benice@elhart.com. I want to help. Mental illness is treatable. Suicide is preventable. Be nice.